Before the war, Aleppo's ancient walled citadel drew in armies of visitors to one of the Middle East's greatest treasures. But for the past 4 years, the citadel's high stone ramparts have been on the front line of fighting, pitting the Syrian army against rebels who occupied much of the old city surrounding the fortress. Reuters photographs from before and after the fighting reveal how the city has been scarred by years of airstrikes, shelling, street fighting, fires, and neglect. The fate of Aleppo, listed by the United Nations as a World Heritage Site, has been the subject of great anxiety for city residents, archaeologists, historians, and travelers, even as they despair for the human cost. Large sections of Aleppo's Islamic-era covered market, or souk, one of the most extensive in the world, were destroyed in clashes in 2012 and 2013, and the 11th century minaret of the Umayyad Mosque was brought down by shelling. The remains of its ancient stone minaret lay in a heap in one corner where it had collapsed after suffering a direct hit. But despite damage, its elegant floor and arcaded walls remain. While the city, one of the oldest continuously habited in the world, was split into warring government and rebel sectors, the army retained control of the citadel, where government snipers fired at rebels through arrow slits in walls. During its stormy history, Aleppo has been controlled by Assyrians, Arabs, Mongols, Mamluks, and Ottomans, and it bears the marks of many of those conquerors in its diverse architectural styles. The great Ayyubid leader Salah ad-Din, who battled European crusaders in the 12th century, describes Aleppo as being the eye of Syria and the citadel its pupil. As the human suffering of Aleppo is being decried across the world, many, too, are mourning the loss of history that can never be returned.